Okay, everybody. So in this PDF, we're going to look at how to use education marketing as part of a broader content marketing campaign. So I'm going to give you what I believe is the absolute easiest way to create evergreen content that converts like crazy, that is going to help establish you as the preeminent niche leader, thought leader, growth guru, whatever it is that you're aspiring to accomplish by dint of your content. This approach, I believe, is the easiest, most elegant, and most expeditious way of really attracting an audience, offering authentic value, and, really positioning yourself in a way that allows you to get paid for your expertise. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to cover this. I'm going to do this quickly, and you have a PDF that you can access, download, and follow along with at the link below. All right. So, again, chapter 1, and this is a very short PDF, but essentially education marketing done in this way, to me, is akin to a gift that keeps on giving. When I stray from this approach, and I certainly do a fair amount of straying in my content marketing, campaigns, I suffer, right? So I can see a definitive drop off in the engagement I get from my audience, and in the ease that I'm empowered to actually create the content in the first place. In other words, to say that more simply, it's more challenging when I stray from this model, right? So you will never run out of blog posts or short courses, products, digital downloads, ebooks, or even coaching offers to put out into the world when you use the educational marketing model as your guide. It turns the tables on what you think you ought to write about with the specific things that your ideal audience or your current community or perfect clients actually want you to share or teach, right? So there is if you're familiar with the guru style emails that we all get in whatever markets or niches or industries we're interested in, there's usually, for those who are doing this skillfully, an email in the sequence that says, what is the number one problem you'd like to solve about X? Or what is your top challenge about Y? Often those emails are preceded with I have a favor, or, I need your help. Something like that is a very conventional approach that many email marketers are using to engage with their audience. The reason being, it works, right? So I'm going to show you a very specific strategy that I use that works wonderfully well. And while it's a bit of a template, I think you can customize this for your own content, your own campaigns, and your own community, and you'll see that your conversions will go up. All right. So the other real benefit to the approach that I'm going to cover here is you can repurpose all this stuff in some really smart, strategic, and skillful ways. You can take the same content that we're going to be covering here, that is an email maybe, or a blog post, and you can convert that into a curated ebook or a mini course, or again, a coaching offer, a webinar, and literally charge for these things and offer real value to your audience. Now, the other thing that I'm going to be demonstrating in our Mindful Marketplace Makers Challenge, which is coming in June, is how you can actually literally take these questions and build a whole series of content courses and cultivate a community with a real person that you'll get to see building something with no previous experience from scratch, and not only make money, but start to really build buzz for her brand as well. All right, so let's look at the chapter 2, which is essentially education marketing using the teach one thing at a time model, right? So my motto with this, or mantra, is teach one thing at a time. Think small, but series, right? So if you're writing books, teaching courses, creating content, it's think small but serious. But if you're building a business, you can actually, or you're building a a community or a platform, you can think small but scale, right? So it all starts with a focus on small, right? So here is how I begin a conventional content marketing campaign using the educational marketing model. All right. Always start with a specific question, right? You want the question to either be something your existing audience has asked in response to a request for questions or challenges, or someone just texted me, I'm sorry for that noise in the background, or a question that has been generated by a niche keyword tool. I will share that process flow below. All right. So the question, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this here, and then I'll cover the question process in the next video, just so these things don't drag on for 15, 20 minutes at a time, which I know actually suppresses, viewer engagement. All right. So video number 2 will cover the question, and then video number 3 will cover the tool. All right. Thanks so much for watching this, and you can see the next video below. Thanks.